Have you ever felt like you were living in the shadow of someone else's dream? Like your life was a mere footnote in the grand narrative of another? In the tapestry of God's plan, we often find ourselves wondering about our place, our purpose. We see the vibrant threads of others' lives and question the significance of our own. Today, I want to take you on a journey, back to the time of the patriarchs, to a life seemingly destined for obscurity, yet one that would forever alter the course of history. This is the story of Joseph. Joseph, a name whispered by shepherds for millennia, a name etched in the annals of faith. His story is not merely a tale of old, but a timeless testament to the power of God's unwavering love and the incredible impact one life can have. Joseph's journey, marked by betrayal, hardship, and ultimately triumph, reminds us that even in the deepest shadows, God's light shines brightest. It is in those moments when hope seems lost and dreams lie shattered that God's purpose is often most profoundly revealed. Imagine a young shepherd boy, his heart filled with dreams as vast as the desert sky. Joseph, the 11th son of Jacob, was favored by his father, a love symbolized by a magnificent coat of many colors. This beautiful garment, a testament to Jacob's affection, sparked envy and resentment in Joseph's brothers. Their animosity grew, casting a dark shadow over Joseph's innocent dreams. The brothers, consumed by jealousy, plotted against young Joseph. They could not bear the thought of his favored status, his prophetic dreams that hinted at a destiny greater than their own. Their hearts, hardened by envy, devised a wicked plan. They would strip Joseph of his coat, his dignity, his very freedom. And so, in a desolate and unforgiving land, Joseph's life took a dramatic turn, a descent into the depths of despair. The betrayal cut deep, a wound that pierced Joseph's young heart. His brothers, consumed by their jealousy, sold him into slavery. Can you imagine the pain, the confusion, the utter despair? Torn from his family, stripped of his dreams, Joseph found himself in a foreign land, shackled by the chains of slavery. Egypt, a land of both splendor and cruelty, became his prison. Yet even in the darkness, a flicker of hope remained. Joseph, stripped of everything he held dear, clung to his faith. He served his master Potiphar with integrity and diligence. His spirit, though wounded, refused to be broken. He carried himself with dignity and grace, a testament to the unwavering spirit that resided within him. Little did he know, however, that his trials were far from over, that fate had even greater challenges in store for him. Joseph's life took another unexpected turn, a descent into deeper darkness. Falsely accused and unjustly imprisoned, he found himself confined within the cold, damp walls of a dungeon. Hope, once a flickering flame, seemed to dwindle in the suffocating darkness. Yet it was in this place of utter despair that God's plan began to unfold, whispers of destiny echoing through the darkness. Joseph, gifted with the ability to interpret dreams, used his extraordinary gift to help his fellow prisoners. Two of Pharaoh's servants, a baker and a cupbearer, were troubled by vivid dreams. Joseph, with God's guidance, interpreted their dreams, revealing their fates. This act of kindness, this display of divine insight, would prove to be a pivotal moment in Joseph's journey, a stepping stone towards his ultimate destiny. From prisoner to prince, Joseph's rise to power. Word of Joseph's gift, his ability to unravel the mysteries of dreams, reached Pharaoh himself. The mighty Pharaoh, troubled by a series of disturbing dreams, summoned Joseph from the depths of the dungeon. Imagine the scene. Joseph, once a lowly slave, now standing before the most powerful ruler in the land. Joseph, guided by God's wisdom, interpreted Pharaoh's dreams. He foretold a time of great abundance followed by years of devastating famine. He offered Pharaoh a plan, a strategic course of action to prepare for the coming hardship. Pharaoh, impressed by Joseph's wisdom and insight, recognized in him a man touched by God. He elevated Joseph to a position of great power, second only to Pharaoh himself. Joseph, once a forgotten prisoner, had risen to become the savior of Egypt. A land preserved Joseph's wisdom in action. Joseph, with his newfound authority, put his God-given wisdom into action. He oversaw the storage of grain during the years of plenty, preparing for the inevitable famine. He managed the resources of Egypt with foresight and prudence, ensuring the survival of the nation. Years passed, and the predicted famine struck, not only Egypt but the surrounding lands as well. People from far and wide, desperate for survival, flocked to Egypt, the only land with grain to spare. Joseph's foresight, his obedience to God's plan, had saved Egypt from the grip of famine. His wisdom, his compassion, and his unwavering faith had preserved a nation. Yet, the greatest test of his character, the ultimate act of forgiveness, was yet to come. Tears of reunion, a brother's forgiveness. Among those seeking refuge from the famine were Joseph's brothers, the very ones who had betrayed him so many years ago. They arrived in Egypt, humbled by hardship, unaware that the powerful ruler they stood before was their long-lost brother. Joseph recognized them instantly, but they did not recognize him. The years had changed him, transforming him from a boy into a man of power and authority. The moment of revelation was charged with emotion. Joseph, unable to contain himself any longer, revealed his true identity. The brothers, overcome with guilt and shame, trembled before him, fearing his retribution. But Joseph, his heart filled with God's love and forgiveness, embraced them. He wept tears of joy, tears of sorrow, tears of healing. He had not forgotten their betrayal, but he chose to forgive. The promise fulfilled, Jacob's journey to Egypt. News of Joseph's survival reached his aging father, Jacob. The joy, the relief, the sheer wonder of it all. Jacob, accompanied by his entire family, journeyed to Egypt to reunite with his beloved son. The reunion was a testament to God's faithfulness, a fulfillment of the promise made to Abraham so many years before. Joseph, in his position of power, provided for his family, settling them in the fertile land of Goshen. The family of Jacob, once scattered and broken, was now reunited and thriving under Joseph's care. The famine, once a harbinger of despair, had become an unexpected instrument of God's plan, a catalyst for reunion and redemption. Joseph's journey, marked by trials and triumphs, had become a testament to God's unwavering love and faithfulness. Echoes of Joseph finding God in our trials. Joseph's story, though ancient, resonates deeply with us today. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, even when we feel lost and alone, God is with us. He sees our pain, he hears our cries, and he is working out his perfect plan. Joseph's journey is a powerful reminder that God can use even the most difficult experiences for our good and for his glory. Like Joseph, we may face betrayal, injustice, and moments of profound despair. We may question our purpose, wondering if our lives hold any significance. But Joseph's story teaches us that God is always at work, even when we can't see it. He is weaving the threads of our lives into his grand tapestry, creating a masterpiece far beyond our limited understanding. A legacy of faith and forgiveness. Joseph's legacy is one of unwavering faith and extraordinary forgiveness. Despite the pain he endured, he never lost sight of God's presence in his life. He emerged from his trials stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. His willingness to forgive his brothers stands as a timeless example of God's love in action. Joseph's story challenges us to examine our own hearts. Are we harboring bitterness or resentment? Are we holding on to past hurts, allowing them to poison our present and future? Forgiveness, as demonstrated by Joseph, is not a sign of weakness, but of incredible strength. It is a choice to break the chains of the past and embrace the freedom of God's love. What will your story reveal? As we reflect on Joseph's extraordinary journey, let us be inspired to live lives of purpose and meaning. Our stories, though seemingly insignificant, are interwoven with God's grand narrative. We are all part of something bigger than ourselves, a divine tapestry woven with threads of hope, love, and redemption. What will your story reveal? Will it be a testament to God's faithfulness? Will it be a story of forgiveness and reconciliation? The choice is ours. Let us choose to trust in God's plan, even when we don't understand it, knowing that He is working all things together for our good and for His glory. Let us embrace the power of forgiveness, breaking free from the chains of the past and stepping into the freedom of God's love. And let us live each day with purpose, knowing that our lives, however ordinary they may seem, have the potential to impact generations to come. Go forth and live a story worthy of being told, a story that reflects the boundless love and grace of our God.